custom enhancement, we deliver results. Late model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
Out test driving Mr. Whitehead's 2009 beautiful C6 Z06. This one has 21,000 miles on the odometer. It is a little bit louder than most of our 700 horsepower packages that we build. A lot of them we keep the factory dual mode mufflers on them. This one came to us with a hooker muffler already on it, but it is a dual mode. Right now it's just open all the time. Nice and loud, but this car made tremendous power on our dyno. So our 700 horsepower package for the LS7s usually consists of, we take the stock cylinder heads and we CNC those, change the guides out, and do everything we can that way. Mr. Whitehead wanted to go up and beyond what we normally do, so we actually put an aftermarket casting cylinder head on it that flows a little bit more than the factory cylinder head, as well as the intake manifold. We completely ported it to match the intake runner of the aftermarket cylinder head. By doing that, and with the big air box on the front of it, on 93 octane, with high flow cats on it, this one stopped right around 618 rear wheel horsepower. Yes, we upped the compression a little bit with these cylinder heads, just like we do with the stock castings. But again, Mr. Whitehead wanted something more aggressive than our average 700 package that we typically do. So all in all, this thing turned out really kick-ass, and the horsepower it made is super fucking nice on 93 octane. Sorry for cussing. It's just these platforms, they run so well. I know we're talking 600 horsepower. A lot of y'all watch our channel and y'all know the boosted numbers that we make are 800 and 1,000 all the time, but I can't say it enough. The power to weight ratio in a C6 Z06 or a C6 ZR1, only 618 rear wheel horsepower will outrun multiple other platforms that are making 700 and 800 horsepower, just because of the power to weight ratio and the gearing of these things. Now, I am on kind of a BS street tire, a street radio on the back, so I'm gonna leave traction control on, and I'm probably gonna do a second gear pull. Traction control should kick in, but I wanna make a quick little second to third, and if I can, get into fourth as well, just to get a good log, as always, just to make sure air, fuel, and timing and the motor's nice and safe on the street under a load as it was on our dyno. It does have an aftermarket clutch. We did go with a monster clutch in this thing. Still has a stock shifter in it. So let's see how she does. Second gear, go about 4,000 and kind of roll into it. I should have had the draggy in the car, because if we could compare what that just did to other vehicles with a couple hundred horsepower more, lot of you guys would freak out about how fast that just was. And with 3 pedals, shifting it like that, it's, again, for a true car guy that wants to enjoy and feel driving his car, it doesn't get much better than that. I would pay for that as a ride to do over and over again on the weekends if I could. This thing's fun as shit. And it sounds rowdy as hell. Again, with the exhaust he has on it, even if it had stock mufflers on it, guys, it would still sound kick-ass. It's just, this one's a little bit louder with the hooker mufflers compared to the stock mufflers. But the camshaft in it, the cam specs are a little bit different than what we normally run and some of the other ones. Like I said, every package that we do, guys, we tailor towards the customer's needs and goals. And he wanted something made to make over 600 rear wheel horsepower, and that's what he got. I'm gonna pull over, check out this log real quick, make sure everything looks good. It felt great. And he is in Texas. I don't know if he's out of Houston or where, but I know he is in Texas, so he'll probably be coming to pick this thing up. I don't know if we're transporting it to him or not. But again, guys, I've said it a million times. Those of you that have an LS7, a C6 Z06, or an LS9, C6 ZR1, I don't care if it has 20,000 miles on it like this one has 21,000, or if it has 100,000 miles on it. We will still work on them. I know y'all see us doing C8s all day long, and a lot of the C7s, but turn this off so y'all can hear me. But for these platforms, I do not mind building. Like, it even has 100,000 miles on it. We just have to freshen up the engine, the trans, the clutch, maybe rear end, shocks, brakes, whatever. So again, those of you that already have an LS7, go to our website, fill out an inquiry. We'll give you an idea of what this package runs. And then those of you out there maybe looking to purchase a vehicle, if you want a fun hot rod to drive, I truly recommend a C6 Z06 08 and up, between 08 and 13, because of the TR6060 transmission. The 06s came with the T56s, and don't get me wrong, they're great, they're still fun, but the TR6060 is a little bit stronger transmission, and in my opinion, it's fun as hell to drive. So, again, let me see the log real quick, make sure everything looks nice and safe. Again, on pump gas, fueling looks good, and like I said, she ran her ass off. So, again, as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of cool builds in the works that I think you will want to watch, as well as some action stuff going on. Comment below, let me know what y'all think about this platform and this build in particular. Until next time, guys.